A well-adjusted person is one who makes the same mistake twice without getting nervous. Men give me credit for some genius. All the genius I have is this. When I have a subject in hand, I study it profoundly. A national debt, if it is not excessive, will be to us a national blessing. A promise must never be broken. Why has government been instituted at all? Because the passions of man will not conform to the dictates of reason and justice, without constraint. Those who stand for nothing fall for anything. Real firmness is good for anything, strut is good for nothing. The voice of the people has been said to be the voice of God. And, however generally this maxim has been quoted and believed, it is not true to fact. I never expect to see a perfect work from an imperfect man. A well-regulated militia, composed of the body of the people, trained in arms, is the best, most natural defense of a free country. A promise made should be a promise kept. The Constitution shall never be construed to prevent the people of the United States, who are peaceable citizens, from keeping their own arms. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. In politics, as in religion, it is equally absurd to aim at making proselytes by fire and sword. The best we can hope for concerning the people at large is that they be properly armed. I have learned to hold popular opinion of no value. Why has government been instituted at all? Because the passions of men will not conform to the dictates of reason and justice without constraint. It's not tyranny we desire, it's a just, limited, federal government. The sacred rights of mankind are not to be rummaged for among old parchments or musty records. They are written, as with a sunbeam, in the whole volume of human nature, by the hand of the divinity itself, and can never be erased. Men often oppose a thing merely because they have had no agency in planning it, or because it may have been planned by those whom they dislike. To all general purposes we have uniformly been one people, each individual citizen everywhere, enjoying the same national rights, privileges, and protection. We must make the best of those ills which cannot be avoided. It is the advertiser who provides the paper for the subscriber. It is not to be disputed, that the publisher of a newspaper in this country, without a very exhaustive advertising support, would receive less reward for his labor than the humblest mechanic. Nobody expects to trust his body overmuch after the age of 50. The intrinsic wealth of a nation is to be measured not by its money, but by its commerce, agriculture, fisheries, and manufacturing industry. To secure the peace of the people, to promote the prosperity of the country, and to work the security of our liberties, there is no need of a great army. The people are turbulent and changing, they seldom judge or determine right. The press is impotent when it abandons itself to falsehood. The fabric of American empire ought to rest on the solid basis of the consent of the people. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.